What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Let's get down to the situation. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video, y'all. Let's get into this whole situation. There was a whole lot going on social media when it comes to Mimi Faust. She was being called out on social media because somebody was minding her business. You know, a commentator basically commented on Mimi's situation, saying that she used to feel sorry for Mimi, but then she realized that Mimi was the Jocelyn and Stevie J and rapper and actress Eve relationship. I was like, Lord have mercy. And Mimi decided to respond to the whole situation. Basically, Mimi wanted to call out the girl and tell her that her facts is wrong and she don't need to be minding her business at all. So I was like, okay, Mimi, you stepping out here, you stepping out on faith, you saying, you know, what you need to say out here in these streets. And then apparently the receipts drop, and you know, Mimi stayed with Stevie J after, you know, being the, you know, side piece in a relationship, caught up in the house, caught up in the bed and everything. It's just like a whole nightmare, because Lord, I would never want to walk in with my man in my house, my condo, my apartment, getting it on, child. Oh Lord, I don't know how that would end. But in any event, Mimi called out the commentator and was basically, girl, mind your business, you know, mind the business that pays you, because the business that you minding of mine is wrong. And girl said, I got receipts, Lord have mercy. And we will listen to the receipts of Mimi describe herself, and you would think it was like a Jocelyn situation all the way down. But also the commentator threw another shot and basically said, hey, listen, Stevie J and Mimi's daughter is named after rapper Eve. Now, that's a shot, a whole shot, but you got to leave the kids up out of the situation. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Listen to Mimi, you know, say what she got to say in her Vlad TV interview. I was like, ooh, baby, people just be catching these receipts.
I mean, he was dating Eve. I mean, I really didn't have a take on it. He was allowed to do whatever he does. So we weren't married. He was doing him. So he calls me and asks me to come to New York. Flew me down to New York. Flew and had me at his apartment, which I didn't know. Eve was actually living there at the time. I didn't know this. Him and I are, you know, kicking it all day. About 4 o'clock in the morning, knock on the door. We're laying in the bed together. Eve is at the door. So his homeboy's like, yo, your mom's at the door. He's like, let her in. So I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? She comes in, comes down the hallway, baby, you know. I'm like, this nigga's flooded. Long as, you know, it doesn't get out of hand, she comes in, realizes there's a woman in the bedroom, go off, of course, about what she was living there at the time. I don't know what the fuck off to. Fuck the argument, whatever, she leaves. Do you know who I am? She said, no, the fuck I am. She leaves. Once she leaves, she realized, I just left him in the fucking house with this bitch. I think it took maybe 2 seconds for that to kick in. She went in, beating on the door. So his friend's like, yo, Mom back at the door. So Stevie's like, let her in.
So it seems like Mimi is not new to this. She is true to this when it comes down to Stevie J, because of the way she ended up catching him and getting him and basically staying with him after being caught in another woman's house, in another woman's bed, and he inviting her in. It could have went dangerously left, but it didn't, and thank God for that whole situation. And I guess Mimi thought that she was going to be exempt, or he was going to do better and he was going to do right by her. To this day, Mimi is still complaining about not receiving child support and, you know, from Stevie J, and also complaining that he don't visit his daughter. He don't see his daughter. He don't spend much time with his daughter. Only time that he was like an A1 father was when him and Faith were getting along in their marriage and they wasn't going through a divorce. So it seems like when Jocelyn came into the picture, Mimi Mimi knew exactly what to expect and what was gonna go down and how Stevie J could be, okay? And she knew what was heading her way. She acted shocked and surprised like we did. I didn't know Stevie can get that dirty, and Jocelyn did as well. But as you guys know, Stevie J is a master manipulator, and he basically finds women from broken homes, broken families, and women that suffer from a lot of different things in their life that went through that was tragic, and also suffer from PTSD and things of that nature. So he finds them, and he just when he get his hook in you, it's in you. And it doesn't seem like the ladies could let go for a long time. Now he got his hooks in Faith Evans, and you know what they're going through at this point. But Mimi knew what she was getting into, child, just like she knew about that sex tape. So y'all tell me what y'all think. Let's talk about gospel singer Deitrick Haddon. Right now, social media is bugging because a lot of people are saying the behavior that took place at Deitrick's 50th birthday party with his wife gyrating and dancing romantically on her husband, in public for people to see and for it to be filmed and be on social media is very disrespectful and classless. And they're saying his wife should have just removed herself, and it's inappropriate. And what kind of message are they sending? And people are taken to social media and insinuating that this is a sin for the wife to dance on her husband Deitrick the way that she's dancing. Child, when I was going to church and my grandmother, my great-grandmother, baby, you could not be dancing like this in public, point blank period. If you're part of the church community and you have prestigious roles in the community, oh no, you will be stoned, okay? So in any event, you guys tell me what you think about this whole situation. But we are in 2023. At one point in time, women were not able to wear pants in church or at church, and their skirt had to make sure it goes down to their ankles. So what y'all think, y'all? Is this inappropriate? Is this disrespectful? You already know Deitrick, he took to his Instagram and basically said, hey, listen, let's have a discussion. Let's agree to disagree. He did not apologize for celebrating his birthday and his wife dropping it like it's hot, but he did state that please don't demonize me. Let's have a healthy discussion with the situation. So he's not feeling no ways about the situation, but he better make sure he don't make the purse and the church holders that are giving that money that is tax-free to you stop coming. So you better make sure you satisfy what you need to satisfy, baby, because once they close that purse, you already know what can happen. It'll be chapter 11. But you guys let me know what you think about this whole situation. It is 2023 now. A lot of people doing a lot of things differently, okay? They got to keep them doors open. But one thing is for sure, thank God he was dancing with his wife and he wasn't dancing with some strange woman at some nightclub or at the strip club or whatever. And that would be a whole different story. And then a woman be talking about, oh, I was with him, blase and a third. He was actually out dancing with his wife. Some people may not like it. Some people may like it. But at the same time, now they're displaying how you keep your husband, how you keep your sanctified, full with the Holy Ghost husband. You got to drop it like it's hot. But should that be on public display or not? But if you're in the moment and you feeling it, you're going to do what you're going to do. You only live once. And is it a cardinal sin? Is it a sin to dance on your husband like this? So y'all tell me what y'all think. Or do you guys think church is just too loose sometimes? It seems like they're not in the church building, but baby, they are somewhere.